Live from the huge studios in North Bend, Colorado, it's Standupish, starring comedians Eugene Kenny, John Novosad, and Rick Bryan. Sponsored by Maria Navin Lassiter with Great Way Real Estate. And now, here's the show. Hello. All right, there we go. I think we're live now. We should be.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Wow. That was just nuts. But that's nuts is how we start the show. Hello, welcome to Stand Upish, the thing we do every Monday at 6 o'clock. I am Eugene Kenny. Right there, that's John Novosad. How are you, John?
Hello, everyone. I'm doing well. Thanks, Eugene. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Welcome to the first day of 2024. Happy New Year, everyone. It is good to see you. So there you go.
Happy New Year, everyone. I'm looking at my phone to see if I see us live, and I don't yet, so I don't know. We'll see. I think we are.
Yeah, I think we are. I think we're live. It says we have 3 viewers now, so that would be.
If you can read this, say.
Yeah. So.
I saw this on YouTube. Oh, now we are.
All right, there we go. Hello. I see us. Let me. Oh, and also watch this. I have to do a button. Oh, I have to send it down. Okay, cool. There it is. But watch me now. I got a button here, and the button makes it go away. Hello. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. Thank you very much. Krista, how are you? Happy New Year. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up. It has been a challenging year, but I am so looking forward to killing it this year. I can't even tell you. So yes, welcome to the show. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for being here all year long. There you go. Good to go. What was your week like, John? You worked where did you work, Comedy Works?
Downtown.
Downtown, yeah.
Last night, I did 3 shows on New Year's Eve, and there was a 5:30 show that was kid friendly.
Yeah.
And so they asked every comic there how many minutes you could do that were kid friendly, and I said 20. And so they had like 1 or 2 extra comics just doing shorter sets. But I did 20, and I mean, it was family friendly. And it was crazy too, because in the front row you saw, a family with 2 kids that were like, I don't know, 9 and 10 years old, man. I do feel a little bit of the heat when I see that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes I get to a show and I look around and I go, you guys needed a clown. You really didn't need a comedian.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
But
wow.
I can do that show too. I don't mind that show at all. But you told me earlier that you had some little kids waving at you on the way out.
Yeah, that was cool. I was sitting in the back row of the club because that show was like, I was like 2/3 full. But after the show, I just kind of like to sit in the back row, and people were filing out, and a couple little kids waved to me, so that was cool.
So that's killing it. That was killing it.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was fun. It was, it's interesting because, like I was saying earlier to Eugene, I can do stuff that's kid friendly, that's over the kids' heads, but it's not bad.
Right.
They're just not going to get it. But if the parents get it and laugh, and it doesn't have any, ill-advised words in it or whatever, I'm good to go.
It's the same concept, I think, as like, sometimes Disney will slip in an adult reference that goes straight over the kids' heads, but it's
Right.
actually for the adults, and so
Right.
as long as you're not offending the kids or doing something that the parents wouldn't want in front of their children, and everything's open.
For sure, man. And I mean, I didn't curse. I didn't even say hell. And it was fun. Once in a situation like that, when it's not fun, as if they don't buy into it, you know what I mean? And then you're doing 20 minutes and it's like a boxing match where you're just throwing them out there and,
Yeah, I do know.
You're landing some of them, but
I do
some
know.
of them, they're like,
Yeah.
But no, this one was fun. They were laughing. They were good. And then the other 2 shows were really fun. And since I'm a bus rider, the last bus to Boulder from Denver is 11:55. And so I
And?
told the club, because they do a countdown. The comics are supposed to do a countdown.
Right.
And I emailed the club and I go, man, I can't do the countdown because
Right.
I'll miss the last bus to Boulder. And they're like, you're cool. And so then our friend Troy Walker, who's a Denver comic who now lives in Los Angeles, was in town. And he hosted that last show. I hosted the middle show.
Okay.
He hosted the last one. And so I left right after my set, which was cool. I said goodbye to everybody and got on an 11 o'clock bus. I got on the one that was even earlier. So
Sweet. All right. Hey, Rick, how are you? Good to see you, man.
Hey, Rick.
Good, how are you? Happy New Year.
Good. Happy New Year to
New Year.
you. You're down in Austin making it happen, right?
Trying.
Did you get on the mothership?
Nope. Didn't get on the mothership. I didn't get on Kill Tony.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I had a good time. They won't even let you in the mothership unless you buy tickets.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So I haven't even seen the inside yet.
Did you see? Didn't you see that guy Tony Hinchcliffe or something after a show? Isn't there a picture?
Yeah. So
of you
with the first day we got here, they actually added on a second show, and it's in an arena. So we were supposed to only do the 31st, but then they ended up doing one on the 30th. So we went to the after hours party for that, and Tony Hinchcliffe and one of the other guys showed up. So we got to take a picture with him. Then Tony turned around and said that he was going to come back tomorrow night and party, which was New Year's Eve.
Right.
So we paid $20 to go to the after hours party and party with them Saturday night. And then we paid $40 to go back and do an after hours party on New Year's Eve. And none of them showed up.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, we had a good time. Like, it was cool because it's right on 6th Street. And 6th Street out here is like Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've done the 6th
we were
Street.
we were on a balcony and it was looking over the street. So we were drinking. We were having a great time. Like, we brought in the New Year. It was a lot of fun, but it's like, damn, these guys charged us $40 to be here and they're not even here. So that was sort of a bummer. But the show itself was really cool. I mean, I wish I would have got picked because honestly, the bucket pools really weren't. There was a couple of them that had jokes, but none of them were polished.
So
the guy who ended up winning it actually won $10,000 fucking dollars.
It's in a theater. I mean, it's in a stadium.
It's in an arena.
It's in an arena. Yeah. How many people showed? Guesstimate.
6,000.
Okay. So you got 6,000 people in the arena, and some of these people have never done a show before?
See, now they're supposed to, when they ask us specifically, they're like, are you a comedian and do you have 1 minute of comedy? And everybody's like, yeah, people didn't. The guy who won didn't tell any jokes.
He just made people laugh. He just made people laugh?
No, what happened was he had an accident where his penis got split in half, and he showed his dick to the panel like Tony.
It gets all jumbled, and Rick was breaking up when he was on there. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I turned Rick down because his volume was real high or something on his mic, so I turned his volume down to take off the edge that was on there. But yeah.
That's cool. All right. Sorry. I thought it was like me.
But I don't know if Rick is frozen. Are you still there, Rick?
I'm still here.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. But
sorry to interrupt.
Do I sound okay now?
Yeah, you sound good.
All right, sweet. Yeah, you sound good. All right, let's get started, John. You want to Rick, how do you want to do this?
Actually,
we don't go ahead. You're going to go?
I did just sort of want to pop on. I don't think I got time to actually do my segment because I just drove over here to the Fallout Theater, and they got a mic that I'm trying to pop on right now. And then after that, I'm going to eat dinner, and then I'm trying to get on the creek in the cave. So
get off, go do it,
man.
go do it.
Fun.
Thank you.
Have fun. Break a leg, man.
Get on, tell you guys Happy New Year. You know, thank y'all for having me. You know, I appreciate it. Bringing in 2024 with y'all. I'll be back next week. See if I can make something happen while I'm down here.
Cool. Right on, man. I'll see you next week, dude. Go get them. Bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New
All
Year.
right.
Happy New Year.
Right on.
Happy New Year.
What does that say? The comment section blurry? Are we?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Let's see.
Check that shit out there, you guys. How about that? Green can. The old green can.
All right, we'll just run with what we got. All right, here we go.
All right, so
John.
yeah, so now it's here we go. All right, it's time for John's jokes, everyone. Happy New Year. And so this is a kind of a cleanup of some files I have. Let me stand over here a little bit. You know, I had some odds and ends at the end of the year, so I just put it all together into one PowerPoint presentation. There's not going to be a lot of great segues or anything like that, but, you know, we'll get a chance to take a look. So,
Safe
let's
trip
have
home, Rick and family. Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Cool.
for sure. And are the comments still blurry?
I don't think so. We'll see.
All right.
Rose will let us know.
Excuse me for coughing, everyone.
That's all
All
right.
right.
Next up, here we go.
Yeah. You know, never rob a ballerina. I mean, look at that. She's going to kick the gun
Out of her.
right out of that guy's hand, you know? That's
This is where Charlie's Angels came from.
yeah, man. Came from a silhouette image. The guy was like, just like you. Hey, what if there were
These are
women?
These are notes from the pitch meeting of Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, man. For sure. That's hysterical.
All right, go.
All right, now I came across this, and I like this. It's 2-part jokes, so don't go. Well, that's okay. You can go.
All right, cool. All right, what?
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say we have part 1, and then we have part 2. So this is part 1.
Part 1.
Drugs recalled after mix-up packages depression medication and erectile dysfunction drug together. So imagine that. They put depression medication and erectile dysfunction drug together, right? Okay,
Right.
So now part 2, it turns out erections cure depression.
Yes. Yeah. I was thinking that would be I got a hard on. I don't feel as depressed as I was.
Things are looking up, you know?
Literally.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. It's the first tip joke of
2024. Loving it.
yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, this is trying Martha Stewart's trick to make baked potatoes better. That's part 1.
What
all right?
is
Use there you go. Wow. That's a dick joke and a pot joke back to back there.
I like them
What
both.
a way. Yeah, thanks. What a way to start off 2024, you know?
Dude.
All right. So that was fun. Now,
Stay true to the brand, John. Stay true to the brand.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I love it.
Okay. Now, what pedestrian signs really mean? Okay, so we've all seen those images. This means invisible bicyclist ahead. Oh, shit. Let me put this on right. It's a call. I don't know who it is.
Damn it.
Invisible bicyclist ahead. That's what that is. And it looks like an invisible bicyclist. That's why that guy's looking over there like, what the hell? Who's riding that fucking invisible, or who's the invisible person on the bike?
How are you going to find out who that is, John, if you don't pick it up?
I'm not going to pick it up. 'Cause I don't. Oh, but they did leave a voicemail. Wow.
Uh-oh. It's a pitch. All right, cool. You know, my voicemail reads itself now. That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, I think mine will do that too. I'm going to try that in a minute because I sure as hell ain't going to play it on this weird fucking thing where they're like,
This is our 15th attempt to reach you, John.
yeah. Let's go live to my voicemail. Surfers, low tide today. I guess that's not the funniest joke ever, but look, that looks like a guy's on a surfboard.
That's actually depressing. He could use some Viagra.
Yeah. I should have put a boner in there for the guy.
Hey, guess who's on board?
Wow,
Let's
it's
see,
the
where
same
you at?
fucking number. He's calling again, man. That's crazy.
Check it.
Well,
I don't know. I get scared when the same number calls me back to back. I mean, like, I'm like,
I'll pick it up. Talk, Eugene.
all right, cool. I'm just gonna go to me. All
Here we
right,
go.
cool.
Melting people ahead.
That's what's going on in your building. People are melting.
Yeah, man. People are melting in here. Pickpockets ahead. You know.
It all relates
See
to your
that?
building now. It all comes back. It
Yeah,
all
man.
comes back.
That's
All
what's happening.
right.
Drunken worker zone. They just look like they're drunk to me.
I'd like to tell her Dave's not here too. Yeah.
Exactly. It's pretty funny.
Oh Lord. All right. Let's see here. And there is the end of John's jokes.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was quite the episode.
The things that happen live on good news, bad news.
Yeah.
Things that happen live on Standupish. Anyway, let's move on past. We've done it. John's going to take care of it when we go back, and that's that.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Way to go, John. Thank you very much for John's jokes.
That was quite the version.
Put your hands together there for John Novosad and John's jokes.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, John. Whew. You okay?
No, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm rattled. I'm sorry. I'm a little rattled too. Let's see. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my segment. And my segment is called Good News, Bad News. I like this shot. I went with the stand-up shot to change up things for the year.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, I think I like this. I think I'm going to be doing more standing up because I'm a hands talker guy. I'm a guy that talks, with his hands a lot. People that imitate me, when they're imitating me, do a whole lot of hand motions because I'm a hands motion kind of a talker. Anyway, so that's why I'm standing up, and we're gonna do good news, bad news, now. All right, cool. I love you, John. I'm sorry. I feel bad.
All right.
No, I feel bad. All right, let's see.
I should have put the fucking mic on mute. That was my bad.
Don't you worry about it. All right, here we go. Let's start right here. All right, here we go. As you know, last night was the New Year's Eve celebration, and traditionally we drop the New Year's Eve ball there in Times Square, New York. So there's a picture of the ball in Times Square, New York. Also, I wanted to go through some of the other things that we drop around this country to ring in the new year, such as here we are in Atlanta, Georgia, where they drop a peach. I'm not really sure why they drop a peach. Are they famous for peaches, John, that you know about?
I think they are, man. Peaches are a big thing in Georgia.
Okay, I know they did peanuts, but
because Jimmy Carter was a peanut farmer. But peaches are big, and the peach emoji means ass, I think.
Oh, so all right, nice ass in Georgia. That was a pretty ball. I like the ball. I did. I like the ball. Next up in our tour of things that people drop to represent the new year is a giant peep. In Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, they drop, I guess this is where the peep factory is, they drop a giant peep. Maybe later
like
people get to...
Peep?
Yes, the peeps from Halloween.
Easter,
that's what, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Georgia peach. That is a saying. You're absolutely right. What a dumbass I am. Yeah, thank you. Georgia peach is a saying. You're right. Yeah. I don't know why. That went right over my head. But yeah, there's our peeps there. We got peaches in Georgia. And also we have the moon pie in Mobile, Alabama. I don't know if you guys know, but knee-high grape and moon pie are two of the best combinations of something to drink ever put together: a knee-high grape soda and a moon pie. Some of you people have never had a moon pie because I don't know if it's a southern thing or not, but I grew up in the South and that was a big thing for us. Knee-high grape moon pie. Damn, I mean, it takes me back. Anyway, yeah, there you go. So, knee-high grape and
Wow.
moon pie. Stop, John.
No, I'm there. I'm distracted, but I'm there.
Yeah.
A moon pie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knee-high grape. Hey, okay. Just to show you that I'm paying attention. And man, I'm an old guy. I'll say that, everybody. But did you ever watch MASH, Eugene, the series?
I did.
Because I think Radar would drink knee-high grapes at the bar.
Oh, okay,
He
yes.
didn't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
So,
Man, yeah.
that's all I'm saying.
This is all right, cool. So yeah, knee-high grape and moon pie. They drop a knee-high in Alabama Mobile. Here we go. Orange wearing sunglasses in Miami.
Orange? Oh,
Orange wearing sunglasses. I mean, I can see it, I guess, if you're, that does say Miami up and down. That's an orange wearing sunglasses. But if you know anything about, Florida, you can't find an orange outside of a grocery store in Miami because there's none growing there. But that's all right. Anyway.
Well, what do they call it when they give human characteristics to inanimate object?
Oh yeah, there's a word for that.
Anthropomorphic. I don't know what that is.
That's it. That's exactly it. Anthropomorphic.
I don't know if that's it, but
yeah,
that's what they're doing.
Yeah, that's so. Closest thing to a s'mores you can buy that tastes good. Yes, yeah, is a moon pie. It's really good. The inside is a little bit more rubbery than a marshmallow, which I like better than a marshmallow, to be quite honest with you, because I like that you can actually chew on that inside of a moon pie. That's one of my favorite things about the moon pie. All right, cool. And next up, they actually drop a real dead carp. And what is that, Prairie? Whatever that is, in Wisconsin. Wow. An actual dead carp. I hope they put it in like a plastic bag or something. I mean, I hope they're just not, I hope it's not a dead carp on a hook. I couldn't find online an actual picture of the carp drop, but according to the article, this is a thing, the carp drop in Wisconsin. So there you go. Also,
wow.
I don't know why they drop a dead carp, to be quite honest with you. I have no idea.
That's fucked up.
Well,
who kills the carp?
I think now I'm just assuming that
there's a dead one there.
Yeah, they go fishing, they get a carp. They kill it with a bat or whatever they kill your carp with, or they let it lay there on the bank until it suffocates to death. Either way, you end up with a dead carp, and then they, like I said, I hope they put it in a bag or something, because if fish go bad quick. So
yeah, once you have a dead carp, you better cook it in a hurry, man.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
if you're going to eat it.
So I don't know why, and maybe at the end of the day, when they drop the dead carp, someone gets the carp. It's a thing. It's like an honor in their wherever location is to get the carp.
This guy's gotten a dead carp.
Oh, thank you.
10 years in a row. He always gets the dead carp.
Rose hit me with the phonetic. It's like, dumbass. Here's how you say it. Thank you, Rose.
Prairie.
Oh, and I love you. But yeah, I'm not sure.
Right.
It probably doesn't cost a whole lot. I mean, as far as like cost savings, you wouldn't have to spend a whole lot of money on a dead carp. I bet you can get a dead carp pretty cheap.
I could get you a dead carp by the end of this program if you want to really have a dead carp. There's some shipping and handling fees, but
yeah, Thank you. I think you can. Yes, definitely. Next up, my favorite. It is the giant watermelon in Indiana. They drop a giant watermelon. They did have pictures of the giant watermelon that I could have shown you, but the giant watermelon would have been from like 2019, and it's not a real watermelon. So this watermelon represents better the giant watermelon drop, of a watermelon, because that represents a watermelon. But that's one of my. I mean, I like watermelon. I'm just going to embrace that. That's one of my things. I'm just going to be proudly black. I like watermelon. So that's just the thing. So anyway, these are some of the things that we drop on New Year's. Oh, you know what? I should put a spacer card in there between the segments. I'm just thinking out loud. I'll do that for next segment. But those are some of the things that we drop, in the New Year's. I thought it was interesting. Here we go with our next segment. Coming up with our next story. Next story is, let's see here. All right. Here, I thought this was interesting. Scientists have debunked a theory that beer goggles affects work. Beer goggles affects work by people finding someone more attractive because their face appears more symmetrical. Did you say I put a video in Messenger? I'm going to go get it. Thank you. I'm going to go get it. Cool. All right. I'm going to go see it in a second. But yes, so here we go. Scientists, they did a study that says, and these are some of the, I don't know why they didn't show any of the guys, because in the article it says they showed people pictures of guys and girls, guys and girls of pictures, and they came up with these answers. Let's see. Thank God scientists are working on the important stuff. You're so right. Thank you, Angela. You are so right. But here's the thing. What they said was, all right, the thinking goes, the more symmetrical, the better the gene pool. But when alcohol introduced, it's thought a person is less likely to notice if the faces around them are non-symmetrical. However, a new experiment found that while alcohol does impair face symmetry, face symmetry detection, it had no influence on facial attractiveness judgment. So what they're saying is that it does make you look different, but it doesn't make you look more attractive, is kind of what they say. Now, I don't know, John, what are your thoughts on the beer goggle effect? I've always thought the beer goggle effect was, you okay? You falling over?
Yeah, I almost tripped. I'm good.
I've always thought the beer goggle effect was more on a girl's part anyway. I mean, it wasn't like guys have to get drunk to sleep with anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, either way, though, the alcohol, I guess it does fuck up your facial awareness, or it lowers it down to where you're like, let's go, I'm ready to go,
Do you think alcohol is more of you give yourself permission because you've been drinking, even though you're not drunk? You give yourself permission to go ahead and do something that you want to do anyway, but you want to give yourself a way out the next day to go, I'm still a good person, although I did this?
Well, I don't know about all of that. But I do think that people have alcohol, and it gives them, I don't want to use the word courage, but if everybody's drinking, if the two people are drinking, I think that the alcohol gives you sort of a way to break into conversation and say things,
Right.
I hadn't thought about, the after effects. I guess there's that. I guess it depends on what the hell happens, but
the article goes on to say, I thought this next card would be the one that tells the whole story. It says, there's a rare range of possible reasons why alcohol drinkers are more inclined to engage in sex, which alcohol is, that's the number one reason right there. Alcohol, for me, is, I think that it's because they're more inclined to engage in sex, including a lack of inhibitions, highlighted expectations, personality traits, and the beer goggle effect. So, yeah, I guess so. Due to the limited research on this topic, we ran a field experiment. People have often experienced sexual exploits after having one too many. I don't. I think that people are rarely so drunk that they can't control their actions and they don't know what they're doing. I think that maybe your inhibitions are a little bit lessened by alcohol, but in a general way, if people want to do it, they're going to do it. And I think maybe sometimes alcohol is giving them a reason to let loose.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
it gives. I don't want to use the word confidence, but kind of, I guess.
Right?
You know, that your inhibitions are lowered or heightened, however the fuck you want to say it. You know. So
Let's say I'll tell you mine. From the moment I met someone for the very first time to the moment we had sex, the least amount of time in that scenario has probably been 3 hours. Okay, and there was no alcohol involved in that. It was just, we met, there was a train ride that was going to happen, and met at the beginning of the train ride, and sex happened 3 hours later. So,
on the train?
Yeah.
Was it on the train?
Yeah, in Germany.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, I don't know why I brought that up, but that just came to me.
Yeah, for me, it was 3 months. We really
it was not.
took it slow.
Was it the? No, it was not. I can tell you I'll tell you the dwarf story one day. It was not the dwarf, but it was. Wow, that was the most interesting day for me. Anyway, God, I didn't. The things people know about you that you don't really remember that they know about you. You know. Wow. Okay. Cool. Anyway, thank you.
That's pretty funny, man.
Anyway, Lordy, did I ever tell you the dwarf story, John?
I don't think so.
I'll have to tell you that someday. It's a very, very good story. It's a very, very. It was a good time. Yes. All right. Cool. Let's see. And next up, where we at? There we are. All right. Next up, here we go. Florida woman sues Reese's for a $5 million lawsuit spotlights Hershey's candy packages controversy. Okay, here we go. This is what happened. A Tampa woman has filed a class action lawsuit against the Hershey's company seeking $5 million in damages. The suit alleges that the confectionery giant engaged in deceptive advertising, misleading customers with Reese's packaging that depicts artistic carvings on their seasonal candy, which were absent on the actual product. I myself have to agree with this lady. If I saw that candy there, if I saw this candy right here, package, I would assume that this candy right here has a face on it. And if I bought this candy right here to put in my Halloween candy, expecting this candy right here to have this face on it, I'd be $5 million worth of pissed off. John?
Well, I mean, 5 million, pretty steep. How about free candy for a year?
Does that candy have a face on it? If that candy doesn't have a face on it, I'm not interested in your free candy.
Man, crazy.
At least it wasn't a Fifi. You're right. Me and Fifis have never been a thing. It just looks like a turd without a It does. Just it looks like a turd without a face. You are so right. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
Now, okay. All right. Let's say leave the money out of it. If you say it's too much money, is that not deceptive advertising? Is that right there anything like this right here?
No, and it isn't. And so then the question is there some small print underneath the picture? There should be some small print somewhere that says not actual candy or not actual, there is no face.
Well,
something.
I can tell you that next year's version will have that printing on it. And I can also tell you that this version doesn't have that printing on it because she filed a lawsuit.
Right.
So,
but I mean, $5 million, how do you prove the damages at $5 million?
I think there's a class action lawsuit. What's happening is she's suing for $5 million, and then everybody that had a damage would get a piece of that. Yeah. So that's my thought. But I can see her point that the Halloween candy looks nothing like the Halloween candy should, in my humble opinion. So there you go.
Oh yeah, I agree, man. That was bullshit. Like I say, I don't know about 5 million, but okay.
All right. So thank you very much, John. I appreciate it. And let's see, the Tampa Bay woman, we did it. And there you go. That was it. That was my good news, bad news. Good news, bad news from my new studio where I can walk around and do stuff like this right here.
Wow. That's awesome.
And hey, what's up? Anyway, so there you go. Good news, bad news. And welcome to this new 2024. Let's see. What does Angela say here? Yeah. They're all like that. It's not just Hershey. Yeah, a lot of candies. I hadn't really I don't buy a whole lot of. Well, anyway, Halloween, the candies that I buy are usually the miniatures. So I don't buy a whole lot of the other kind. But I can see the point. If I bought that Hershey's candy expecting that face, I would be damn pissed off because there's nothing. You could buy that candy anywhere. Anyway, what does it say? Whenever you buy one of these specialty candies, they're just a blob of sugar when you open the pack. Yeah, I agree. So
you want some candy with a face? I could get you candy with a face. With that, whatever that other thing is that I was going to get.
Are you? Are you talking dirty, John?
No, I'm talking candy with a face.
Okay, cool. All right. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Since Rick's not here, that's going to be the whole show. We've done the whole show.
Well, you should talk about our sponsor.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Look at that. I have a button for the sponsor. There we go. Yeah. Maria Navin Lassiter with Great Ray Real Estate. She is amazing. Been in the business over 20 years. This year, hey, Kenneth, how are you, man? Good to see you, buddy. Almost missed out, but we'll send you on down. And there you are. Hey, how are you?
Hey, Happy New Year.
All right. Angela says if you're talking dirty about the face candy, she'll take one, John.
Yeah. Well, face candy does sound dirty.
It does. Let's see.
In a year, it'll be the next phrase in the dictionary.
Oh, wait, Rose. Damn,
Whoa,
Rose.
all right.
Rose wants a piece of your candy dish, too.
Man,
you're popular, man.
Yeah, man. Starting off the year, starting off with a bang.
I'll have to look up and see if I can find a compilation of candy faces. See what happens. But yeah, Happy New Year. Thank you for showing up, Kenneth. How are you? Good to see you. Anyway, that's going to be our show. John. Oh, wait, we didn't finish the sponsor. There we go. 20 years in the business, real estate. 2024, if this is your year to buy, sell, need information, please give her a call, 720-401-1889. That's my girl. Let's see. Won't even need any alcohol to get the candy face. John, wow.
Yeah.
Dude, you could have yourself a wonderful 2024.
Yeah, man. Look at that. Candy is a metaphor. Look out.
Yeah.
So that's a nice way to start off.
All right. You doing anything this week?
Yeah, I'm actually doing a show Saturday. It's one of my favorite shows of the year. If you're in the Denver area, man, I really recommend going. It's called 51st
You're
Jokes.
doing 51st jokes? Nice.
Yeah, and it's at the Bug Theater in Denver. And
Cool.
what it is 50 comics tell their first jokes of the year. You had to wait until today or the stroke of midnight last night before writing the joke, and you can't do it in a showcase before, you can't tell it before.
Right.
And so they put 25 comics on the stage. Everybody gets 2 minutes, but some people only take,
Moments.
a minute.
Right.
Yeah. So it's really fun. One year, I'm going to make this a little bit longer, but one year they have a bell that they ring at 2 minutes. And I know the guy rings the bell. So I go, hey, my whole thing this time is I'm just going to be talking and stuff, but ring the bell really early. And I'll be like, come on, I have to have, and be like, ding, ding, ding with the bell. So much fun, man. He fucking picked, he rang it like a minute 15 or whatever. It was so cool. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but that's a really fun one because you see 50 comics.
Yeah. And it's at the Bug?
The Bug Theater, yeah.
You're
Saturday,
welcome.
the 6th.
Nice.
Thank you. Take care, everybody. Happy New Year. What about you, Eugene?
Nothing. Hanging out. Going to be working.
Yeah.
Going to do this show. Going to set up stuff. I
Right.
don't have any shows booked, so it's going to be
Okay.
I'm just looking forward to the year. Straight up.
Yeah.
looking forward to
Me
the
too,
year, so,
man.
yeah.
I'm really excited
Yeah.
about 2024.
Yep.
So
Great year. You're right, Angela. Thank you very much. We are going to have a greater year. Yeah, it's going to be nice. I am so friggin' excited about just being here, man. And I'm not going to waste a second of this year coming up. Not a second of it. So there you go. All right, cool. John, appreciate you. Happy New Year, y'all.
yeah, Happy
Appreciate
New Year.
you. Happy New Year. And
Take
thank
care,
you very
everybody.
much. Take care. And we're going to end it now. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.